Hi, I'm Kriti and today we will discuss about prepositions, an essential element of part of speech. Preposition is a word used to connect noun or pronoun with other words in a sentence. इसका मतलब ये है कि preposition एक ऐसा word होता है, एक ऐसा शब्द होता है एक sentence में जो कि noun और pronoun को sentence के बाकी शब्दों से जोड़ता है. It usually comes before the noun or the pronoun in a sentence. While identifying a preposition in a sentence, you'll always find that mostly the word which is a preposition will come before a noun or a pronoun. Of, to, for, with, on, etc. Let's see how to identify these in a sentence. Take your things with you. He is fond of coffee. There is a book in the bag. So, in the first statement, with, in the second statement, of, and in the third statement, in. So, here you can see the word which are prepositions are connecting the noun or the pronoun with the other words of the sentence. In all the three statements, we can see that with, of, and in are connecting noun and pronoun with the other words of the sentence. And they are also followed by a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. That is, they fall before a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. After studying the definition of preposition, we should also know about the several types of preposition. How to use a preposition involves knowing various types of prepositions, which are first, preposition of time. It shows when something is happening. For example, in, on, at, before, after, etc. So whenever you want to identify preposition of time, you always ask the question when. And whichever word in the sentence is answering your question about when that thing happened or when something is happening, that word exactly is your preposition. Let's see how to identify them in a sentence. We will be meeting on Monday. Here in this sentence, on is the preposition because on is pointing towards Monday when we are supposed to meet. So on here is answering our question when or when will it take place. So on here is answering our question to when we will meet. This is the preposition in the sentence. Snow falls during the winter. Here in this statement, during is the preposition. Here in this statement, during is the preposition because during is answering our question when will the snowfall take place, and so during here is pointing out towards our answer that it will take place in the winters. I have a class after lunch. Here in this sentence we are coming to know that there is a class after lunch. So after here is the preposition and after is telling us that when is the class. So it is very easy to identify that after is the preposition in this sentence. Next type of preposition is preposition of place, which points towards the position or location of something. Examples are under, above, behind, below, between, etc. Let's identify them in a statement. She stood behind the door. So here, preposition of place answers the question where. So where did she stood? She stood behind the door. So behind here is the preposition. The word which answers the question where in the sentence is the preposition. My shoes are under the table. Where are my shoes? My shoes are under the table. So here under is the preposition because under tells us that they are under the table. It is telling us the right location of our shoes. Can you place the hanger in between the dresses? Here, between is the preposition because in the statement, someone is asking someone to place the hangers in between the dresses. And so, between here is telling us where are the hangers supposed to be placed. So, here we know that between is the preposition because it is pointing towards where an act is supposed to take place. Next is preposition of direction. It indicates the direction in which something moves or travels. Examples are towards, into, from, across, etc. How to identify them in sentences? I ran towards the train as soon as it arrived. Here in this sentence, towards is telling us in which direction the pronoun is going. So we know that towards here is preposition of direction. She jumped into the swimming pool. Here in this sentence, into is telling us in which direction the action is taking place. What is happening in the sentence? When will you return from school? Here from is the preposition of direction. From is telling us in which direction the action is taking place or will take place. So these were the types of prepositions. But we must also know about prepositional phrases. What are prepositional phrases? So prepositional phrases are a group of words containing prepositions. Let's see how to identify them in sentences. The book you are looking for are out of stock. So here in this sentence, out of stock is a prepositional phrase. She will give the speech on behalf of her sister. So here in this sentence, on behalf is a prepositional phrase. Whenever there are group of words along with a preposition in a sentence, it is always identified as prepositional phrase. Sometimes these phrases are also found at the beginning of the statement. Like when we say, according to the map, we are in the right direction. So, according to here in the beginning of the statement is a prepositional phrase. So this was my explanation of prepositions, its types and prepositional phrases in a nutshell. I hope you like this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to post your suggestions and queries in the comment section.